All the characters are here now. All that's left is for us to discover Snark and end it. But then, who is this traitor? That's... You say it. You're the existence that possesses the strongest will to end this story. Yes, my feelings are the same as yours, Jack. We won't get in your way. Hurry and spill it already. Okay. I believe the traitor is...
I get to choose a member of the Dawn in the Order of the Sun.
I didn't want to believe it, but I think it's someone in the Dawn. You mean one of them here? Yeah, only those in the Dawn knew about the escape plan and what the jail is. It makes sense that someone in the Dawn would pull the strings to manipulate the plan. So then, who is this traitor? That's...
So I'm condemning someone right now. Oh, Lord. I don't think it's hard. I'm leaning on the professor, honestly. But, like... I'm gonna have to go with what my gut says.
Professor, it's you. Oh? Do you think so too, Red Riding Hood?
I feel like it's him because Snark is frail, they said. He's an old man. He walks with what I would think is a cane under the text bar with his hand being there. He's the only frail person it could be.
Now then, tell me what led you to suspect me of being a traitor. It's because your plans went so smoothly, as if all of it had been orchestrated from the beginning. Oh, I was actually quite pleased to see that our hard work and research were paying off. That's not all. The jail is very pleased now. Pleased to see us destroy the cores. Pleased in a way that it seemed like it wanted to grow as well. Is that merely a coincidence? Let me give you a word of advice. In order to prevent bias, consider a different perspective. A different perspective? Thinking is more important than actual evaluation. Now then, let's think this out a moment, shall we? The escape plan is based on the ecology of the jail. Aligning our plans with its behavior is vital. Wouldn't it only be natural to come up with a plan utilizing that knowledge? That means you knew that the jail wanted the cores destroyed. How would you know that? After long hours of research, not to mention the additional discoveries that were reported. But what the members of the Dawn knew and didn't know is too unusual. Arbitrary, even. Oh. For example, determining an accurate theory about the core's function shortly after hearing it. True, we can only theorize off of knowing biota based on knowledge in line with our own observations. But what you're saying is more in relation to the Dawn itself rather than me individually, correct? Yes, in that sense, Miko and the others are at fault for keeping silent about their doubts. Or maybe Miko and Haru are your cohorts. Cohorts. It's true that Miko and Haru seem to be hiding something from us. Well, I suppose it can't be helped if we were suspected as cohorts. Miko? As the only one who survived the tragedy 15 years ago, his vast knowledge seemed trustworthy. As a researcher, I also wanted to know what would happen to the jail once the plan succeeded. So you're telling us that you turned a blind eye because of that? Pretty lazy if you ask me. I suppose it would be difficult to use logic in my defense when I had acted based on trust. I guess you can say I'm not fit to be a researcher. Miko, it doesn't concern me that you had your doubts while working with me here. In fact, I see you as a comrade who helped to uncover the truth behind the jail. And that applies to you as well, Haru. You were waiting to see the jail's growth, isn't that right? No, I've been trying to stop you from the start. Oh, is that so? All this time I thought we shared the same goals. That's quite unfortunate to hear. Would calling you a traitor be too much of an exaggeration? I'm joking, of course. This isn't good. I can't get the professor to confess. Looks like we've derailed for a moment. Now then, is there anything else? There has to be something. That's right. There was something strange about the memo we found. The unusual memo we found before was written by you, wasn't it? But you kept that a secret. I believe I mentioned it then, but I wasn't hiding anything. I simply forgot about it. There has to be something else. That's right. That memo was referring to Red Riding Hood, wasn't it?
Huh? But he didn't write that memo, did he? I thought the soldier that we brought back to life wrote that.
The first infant was found here.
Our leader said that she killed a Oh, I don't know.
The memo we found at the station grounds differed from what you told Red Riding Hood. The memo said that the leader found her, whereas what you said made it seem like you found her. If he wasn't there when Red Riding Hood was found, why would he say that he was? It's true that the professor said he just forgot. He said he forgot about writing the memos and mistakenly felt as if he had found her. Is that even possible? It can't be a coincidence that both of these issues would be mistaken. What's the matter, Jack? You've been pretty quiet. Oh, I'm sorry. Is there something bothering you? I know I'm repeating myself, but I'm sorry for my forgetfulness and for fostering doubt among you all. What can I do to prove my doubts? Isn't this enough, Jack? I don't think we have any more time to spare here. Think about my earlier advice. I'm sure that will clear any doubts you may have toward me. Advice? Let me give you a word of advice. In order to prevent bias, consider a different perspective. There is something that'll explain what happened not being a coincidence. Jack? Professor, who are you? What if my doubts about the memo were true? You did find Red Riding Hood with the leader, and you didn't remember leaving a memo behind. The only way that both could be possible is you're not the professor. You were someone else in the party when Red Riding Hood was found. But quite an interesting assumption. Let me ask you a question then. How can you prove that I'm not Professor Tojima? Do I have something that could prove the professor here is a fake?
Oh gosh. I don't know. These are all keys. They're not gonna do me any good. I discovered a giant statue. There seems to be odd powers. I need to get across the water, but it's too far to jump. A thick protective wall should help guard against the various traps here. I need something I can extend to grab something. There was an unusual girl at the orphanage. When I met her, she spoke about the sun. I could tell she was a very delicate person. It made me feel like I should watch over her. I appreciate Mother packing me warm rations. If only she didn't nag so much. Just today she scolded me about how dangerous it was going on expeditions with the team leader. It seems the sealed tags can't withstand fire. Running through helped me get across. Keyhole. Found an object that changes the direction of whatever shot at it. Vicious plants have a heart somewhere that can be targeted. Anything that goes over the fire, far away. I think I could move forward if I just had something that would shoot distance. Mimicry is a basic ability of the jello. Proof of it can be seen in random wall designs taken from the human world.
This is proof that you're a fake. And what is that proof? Huh? Well, let's see. I haven't been this disappointed in you, Jai.
Oh shit. I'm sorry.
It seems... Huh? Like I wasted precious time over all of your prattle. Your assumptions weren't correct, but you still arrived at the truth. Regardless, our old story ends here.
Wait.
What do you mean by that? Old stories must be discarded to bring about the new. Does he mean the followers? No.
Wait a minute.
Oh, why'd I do that? Sister, they must be somewhere on this floor. Right. Michiro, Chiaki. I'll go after them. You keep your eyes on the professor. I'll go too. Such a commotion. Nothing can stop me now. Professor, what are you planning? Planning? No, my work here is done.
Wait a minute. I'm gonna end this part here, guys. I'm sorry. I want to see if I can find out what exactly is the thing that does this. Give me a second. Next part, we'll continue off at the point where this stuff happens.